What is up, everybody? This is Like It's 1985, and this is my review of Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Autobot Jolt. And here is Jolt's mech tech weapon. You pull back on this, and you can see how that works there. This is a Chevrolet Volt four-door sedan. Nothing too fantastic about it. I do like the roof here and the hood. It's sort of like a carbon fiber looking design there. Got some graphics on the side, on the front windshield, and that is really all there is to say about the vehicle mode. Transformation is a bit difficult, if only for the fact that everything's so compact that you really have to get everything exactly in the right place at the right time. So, starting off, I'm going to start with the arms. They're actually stored here. Grab onto these, and they are on a ball joint. You can see it's connected to this panel here. Flip that panel back. There we go. And of course do the same thing over here. Grab the arms, which as you can see end in claws for the hands. Back. And they tell you to basically rotate the arms up like that. Next thing you want to do, you want to take the side panels here, loosen these up. You can see there. That will allow you to basically pull forward and out the front of the vehicle, which becomes the feet and the legs. So you want to just pull out. You can see the legs underneath there. Everything, like I said, is very tight and compact. So there's very little room for error as far as trying to make sure that everything gets in the right place at the right time. Go ahead and separate the legs like that, and bring up the legs like that. And you can see what happens with the front of the hood. It kind of goes down into the what is the toe or the foot for robot mode. On the side here, you have this little piece here that moves. Bring that down. That's the heel. This is already down over there, so. And straighten out the legs, of course. And then what they do is they tell you to rotate the wheels around. And it's, again, it's kind of a tight tolerance. So you're going to have to rub some plastic a little bit here. Well, let me see. Yeah, let's go back like that. You can see there's this piece of plastic here with a little tab at the end, and that's going to go in between the spokes of the wheel. So it should look something like this. One of the feet should look like that, or both of them should look like that there. And of course, we'll rotate around here over here as well. Again, a little bit of plastic rubbing as you try to get the parts moved around. So, I think we got the feet and the legs. There we go. Moving on up. So, as you can see, this kind of separates when you unpeg the side, but you want to separate these pieces, and then you want to kind of, they're actually on I think they're on swivels or ball joints. Swivels. Yeah, just swivel. These panels, they get folded in like that. And there's a little hinge there, right there. This is going to swing forward past those pieces there. You want to go up here, pull out these pieces, which is a little bit difficult because you got to have there, like that. And I believe these go like that. So there's a tab there. It's going to slot into there, like that. And let's see, get the arms all situated here. Sorry. And by the way, on the arms, what they tell you to do, for some reason, there's a piece of plastic here that comes out like that. Maybe it's like a, looks almost like a clipping point that you can clip some weapons on there. I think that's what that is. There isn't really anything it does other than the fact that it just comes out like that. And looks like there's a place you can clip on a weapon from like a Human Alliance basic figure weapon set. Let's see. Next up, the head actually is right here. And the head just gets flipped up and kind of goes over the chest piece there and kind of keeps that in place. And as far as back here, you can see there's a port where you can actually store the weapon if you so desire. Just plugs into there if you want to. So you got some kibble back here. This whole section is one solid piece of plastic here, so you can't move this. There's no articulation at the shoulders there, so it's got to go straight back like this. Like I said before, these are kind of on swivel joints here, so you can position these like a little bit how you may want them, like down like that for that type of effect, or out like that. You know, it is kibble, but somehow it looks nice. Maybe it's just me. I don't mind that. It reminds me a lot of a particular Gundam. I don't know which one, but the one that has, I believe from Gundam Seed, where it has the big backpack. And these like are these pieces are kind of like the back of the Gundam's backpacks there. So anyways, that's probably just me, but I don't mind them so much. I can see why people wouldn't like them. Like they would maybe prefer to have this panel fold in or something, but no dice. This is one solid piece of plastic, and this doesn't move up or down. It's just locked in place. You do, like I said before, have a little bit of articulation there on a swivel for those pieces. But there, my friends, is Autobot Jolt in robot mode. Looks like this came loose here. Yeah, these don't, I can't quite get these. I think they're just kind of supposed to sit like that a little bit. But let's see, you got, looks like just a swivel at the head. You can see here, this is loose. It doesn't lock in place. It would have been nice if they had something to lock that into the wheel well there. The shoulders are in a ball joint. There's articulation at the bicep, at the elbow, and actually two places you can see there and there, like that. Below the elbow, it's one solid piece. You got the claw arm. You do have some nice blue blue paint detail here. And again, I mentioned these here on the side appear to be clipping points. Of course, the hips are in a ball joint. Swivel at the hip there, or at the thigh. Bend at the knee, and that is your articulation for Autobot Jolt. Head sculpt. It reminds me a little bit of Sideswipe. It's almost like this is like Sideswipe Junior or something like that, or you know, it just the design here somehow reminds me of Sideswipe. And when I say Sideswipe, I mean, of course, from the movie line. You got some nice paint detail here at the torso. Autobot symbol, of course. So pretty cool. And again, you got the kibble back here, which I don't really mind, but I can see why people would mind that. So there you go. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the packaging for Jolt. Your standard Dark of the Moon deluxe class packaging, stats, robot and vehicle mode, and of course you have his bio there. So there you go. And looks like you can plug in the weapon not really in the hand, or not really the hand, but on the side of the forearm, like so. Whoops, you can't see that, sorry about that. Like so. So there you go. I kind of like the figure. It's a pain in the butt to transform because every little panel, every little thing has to be just right to get it back into vehicle mode. So this guy, of course, is staying in robot mode, and yeah, it's not really fun to transform because of that. It's not hard to understand what has to happen, but like I say, there's a very high tolerance of as far as where parts need to go and so forth. So, all right, I'm starting to babble. So, yeah, these are annoying right there. You can't lock that in place. That's really bad. This is my review of Transformers: Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Autobot Jolt. Thanks for watching.